We're hoping that it's gonna get much deeper than this, but I'm gonna let out some animals. Went to church this morning, and it started to ice. A little ice was falling down, frozen rain. When we got home, it started snowing, and we're hoping it gets pretty deep. That'll be kind of cool. They're like, it's up for snow. If you see out there, the dogs are white. Just blend right in with that snow. So I bought my insurance in the spring for the cows and the goats. Bought some unfertilized, unsprayed, no chemical, organic hay in case something like this happens, so I can still feed the animals. So we're gonna have to pull out a couple bales because the animals still have to eat even if it snows. But let's see what these chickens do. Look at that. They're not sure what to do. Yeah, so those chickens don't like the snow, that's for sure. They like it about as much as I do, but I actually like it more than that, maybe. So I bought this nice hay from a guy who does regenerative farming just like me. No fertilizer, none of that crap that he puts on it. And I stored it up here in the shed. Still beautiful, whoa, nice clean hay. So we'll pull out a bale for the cows and a bale for the goats. We have 2 cows and 16 goats. One bale will deal with the 2 cows, and one bale will work for the 16 goats. Goats do not eat nearly as much, and goats will they can actually get their noses, kind of like sheep, they'll actually get around the snow and still find food. We'll start with the cows first. When I call this insurance for these days. I don't have to worry about them not eating. And always keep extra hay on the side to feed them. For instance, this hay, you're thinking, oh, it's all natural, no chemicals. It'd be expensive. It's $4 cheaper than fertilized, weeded, and sprayed hay. This stuff was $6 a bale. Old 2-year-old hay bales, 2-strand hay bales would be $3. But that year's cutting, which this was a first year cut, costs about $10 up to $12, and Tractor Supply usually goes for about $10. Most farmers will go for about $11 a bale. Come on, distance. We don't need them going through right now. I like this guy. He uses, instead of that plastic rope stuff, you have to use a knife. I don't carry the knife with me all the time. He uses the baler twine, that's what it's called. He uses wire. It's a wire baling system, and it just kind of spins it up. This is a lot safer actually, because the animals won't chew this wire like that twine. Oh, I don't like that twine very much. There you go. I'm going to spread the hay out in this area and let them eat it. All right, we're going to grab a second bale. This one goes to the goats. all this this is like 2-year-old hay when I bought it. It was fertilized. Wasn't sprayed for weeds or bugs or anything, but it was fertilized, which I am not a fan of. Here we go, here we go. And those bales I got for $3 a piece. They just needed them gone, which is good for bedding. But the animals sometimes use it. All right, hello goats. They're like, what the heck is this stuff? We don't like it, all this white stuff. So same thing. Get off of this, Bonnie. Come on. Oh no, don't poop on it. That's called contamination. We'll throw that one away. Throw it aside. They're gonna contaminate it a little bit. Just grab a chunk and then just sit here and throw them out. And then they can come here. I'll just toss you guys one right there. They want to eat it, so they're not out here in the snow. But I don't want too much hay in there. They've already got enough bedding. So here, oh, Olive just did it for me, but there's a thin layer of slushy ice. So we're gonna just dump this all out. I got a bucket of water right there. And I'll dump that in. That's all I'm gonna do. I don't like being out here in the snow either. I'm freezing, getting kind of cold. It's 34, 35 degrees, somewhere around there right now. Maybe 36, I'm not sure. So that's what I do. That's what I'm gonna do on a Texas snowy farm day. That's what I do for my chores. The dogs will get fed again, help keep them warm. I'll feed them again. Keep food in your animals. It's digestion, their stomach working, helps heat up their body. Okay, this snow, it just keeps piling up. And just a minute ago, we were out on the front porch and I could hear the goats out here making a bunch of noise. So I'm gonna come check on them and see what's up. With this snow, it's not really about the snow really, but with this kind of weather when it gets cold, it's not that it snowed. This shed is all broken. You can see in there's a hole in the back, hole over there at the side, and it's just not enough squares. Look at that. You're really shaking. I'm gonna get them some alfalfa, which has really high protein and will help heat them up a little bit. This one right here is a 7-year-old doe, and then that one back there in the corner without the horns is also 7 years old. I believe they're sisters. I'm not sure, but they're both older, so they can use a little extra attention. And I just got them here, so they're new to here. So she's gonna need a little alfalfa. Help warm her up. Anyways, this is not all of them. Here's some more out here. I think 10 of them are bred. So by next winter, this will not hold 36, 40 goats, I mean. We're harvesting 4. That'll bring the numbers down a little bit, but definitely not enough for this to be big enough for all of our goats. I'll be right back to get your alfalfa. Hey! Look at that, just digging in there. So, yeah, this is kind of crazy. This is some serious snow. So they ate up their food, so I'm gonna feed them, and then we're gonna go deal with the goats. All right, so I just gave them some grain. I don't buy grain, I just had some. I don't buy it anymore, I should say. So I don't buy grain anymore, but I had some stuff, had some leftover grain. As you can see in there. You see that? Yeah, no. Well, there's some on the head of that goat. Yeah, there's too many goats for that little bull. It's like a, I don't know, girl. But mostly, we wanted to get her some food. Hey! Make sure she's shivering. Give her some food. So, guess you'll see me putting away the animals next. See kind of what I'm gonna do. I'm just kind of playing by ear, basically. I don't really know the protocol for a snowy day on my farm. Are they not letting you guys in to eat? Oh, there. You see? There you go. There you go. It's kind of dangerous. I'd get scared of putting my phone in there. Because of that. They just kicked this goat out. Oh, you're just a weather. You don't mean anything to the buck. Wait a minute. Come here. That's you. Yeah, doggy. Here's about to get fed. Really get that sniffy. Sniffy, sniffy. All right. Okay. We're about to put away all the animals. We have some compost. And these ducks just sit out here. So I'm going to give them the compost and let them eat it. Gonna see if they got into it and started eating it. It's gonna give you a little time lapse, but they don't really look interested that much right now. They were all up, but they saw me out here. By now it'd be much darker. But because of the snow, it's pretty light. I don't know if you can see that. There's a chicken out. We'll go get her. Go get her back. There's some eggs in there. They're not all in yet, so I'm gonna go inside, get the egg cartons. Hopefully they'll all go in by the time I come back out. So the goats already up. They're already taken care of. We'll collect eggs, and yeah, I just wanted to show everybody we have a snow day on the farm. They say they'll believe it when they see it. And for all my siblings who watch it and who do not live here, we got snow.